nothing. I didn't touch him.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight.
Terrence Bud Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez came dangerously close to fighting during a recent press conference in New York, setting the groundwork for what may be boxing's most exciting fight. Crawford, embroiled in a furious disagreement, forcefully pushed over the stage, only for Canelo to push him back, necessitating a quick intervention, Dana White and security to prevent mayhem. Crawford reacted to Canelo's earlier remark about fighting in a smaller ring by saying, "I'm hunting everything he got." This raised the tension. Fans were excited as they saw the foes stare each other down.
I always try to respect my opponents, and I think he don't did them because he really wanted to do. I think Turki Al-Ashi told him, "You need to do something," and he did. And now before I respect his word because he say, "Oh, I'm not gonna let somebody to tell me what I need to do," and he did. So, but you know me. I respect everybody, but if you with me, so it's gonna be different.
Terrence, is that true? Did Turki Al-Ashi ask you to spice things up?
Turkey didn't ask me to do nothing. I didn't touch him.
Crawford made it abundantly clear that he is not intimidated by Canelo Alvarez, dismissing any idea of fear while projecting unshaken confidence. During the press events, he purposefully closed the gap and stressed that he walked up to him and proved who was in charge, showing that he is not afraid of a challenge. Crawford committed to aggressively pursue Canelo on fight night, vowing to stand firm in the ring and not let anyone dictate his plan. His audacity went beyond words. Every move toward Canelo, each cool stare down, conveyed a message. This is not a conflict he fears, but one that he means to win.
You know.
Listen.
Hey, we know, buddy. We know.
First and foremost, somebody was in the room saying that I was scared of them. So I stepped to him and showed him who was the boss of this fight. I ain't scared of.
Hey, I never say that. Your uncle say that, not me.
I ain't scared of and you're gonna find that out. As you seen the last press conference.
We'll see.
When I walked you down, when you supposed to be the bigger man.
Yeah, hey, you say that because you fighting with nobody, and you obviously look like you're a great fighter. But you find out September 13th, this is gonna be different for you.
Canelo dismissed the stage incident with steely certainty, saying that he simply responded when Crawford went to close. He then explained that the shove was a natural reaction. "That was my reaction," he said, insisting that the tension had always been high and that he was only ensuring respect. Despite the flashpoint, Canelo stayed respectful of Bud, describing him as a solid, complete fighter with extensive experience. He reiterated his opinion ahead of the September clash. "Disciplined, hungry, and driven, I'm here to win," he said, adding that this may be one of his best fights yet. A provocative sign that the tension is not truly commercial.
Canelo, what did you think about the shove, that moment that happened on stage?
I'm turning on right now.
Right? Yeah. Did it make you want to go harder for the 13?
I don't know, but made me feel more excited.
I love it.
I'm gonna train so far.
Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez's press meeting in New York was more than just promotional banter. It was filled with emotion. When Canelo refused Crawford's dare, Crawford answered, "The only running I'll be doing is upside his head. He has a big head, too," a remark that caused gasps from the crowd. When Canelo asked for a smaller ring size, Crawford replied by saying he'd be hunting everything he had come fight night. Crawford walked forward, and tempers flared even worse. Canelo responded with a physical shove, leading security to act quickly to prevent an escalation of the situation.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right
you
now.
can see it, but
I'm
it's
taking
gonna be
taking
it's gonna
them.
be difficult. You take it to your
I'm
home.
taking them. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
And
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I
but
promise you.
look, it's
All
gonna
right.
be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm
I see
different
you.
than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
You
see.
know it.
We'll see. We'll
We
see.
gonna
son.
see.
Crawford revealed that he and Canelo had an unexpectedly pleasant supper before their Riyadh news conference. The event was organized by Saudi producer Turki Alalshik. Despite the GOAT atmosphere around the table, Crawford allowed that the lunch was on. Canelo had already eaten and barely touched his dinner, and he admitted he couldn't stop thinking about fighting Crawford in the ring 2 months later. Although the evening displayed professionalism and mutual respect, Crawford knows that cordiality ends when the fight begins. When the bell rings, he plans to give his full attention to the problem at hand.
Menu last night.
Man, there was so much food there. I couldn't eat. I had just ate, so it was kind of crazy.
Did you get the sense that Canelo was perhaps trying to scope you out, or was it just a friendly dinner?
It was a friendly dinner. You know, it wasn't no animosity, bad blood, or anything like that.
Was His Excellency trying to probe anything between you, ask some questions that might cause some hairy moments?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. It was all cool.
David Benavides offers Terence Crawford strong odds, citing Crawford's superior fight IQ and boxing ability, believing that he has a 70% chance of defeating Canelo, especially if he gains enough weight to fully challenge Alvarez. He stressed Crawford's history of overcoming top-tier opponents and added that he is a tremendous fighter who responds well under pressure, but the leap to super middleweight remains a significant challenge. However, Benavides later gave a more nuanced opinion, ranking Canelo as a slight favorite, probably 60-40, because to the weight class differential, but appreciating Crawford's abilities. His comments show respect for both boxes, as well as an understanding of the unpredictable nature of this important fight.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on, what type of dog he is. I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 168.
Stephen A. Smith, speaking on ESPN, expressed his calmness about the forthcoming Canelo against Crawford fight. He recognized the matchup's uniqueness. Two all-time greats met at super middleweight and paid tribute to each other's accomplishments. In his talk, Stephen A. stressed Crawford's superb boxing IQ and adaptability, suggesting that his southpaw approach could provide considerable issues for Canelo. At the same time, he admitted that Alvarez's physical power and championship record make him a formidable opponent.
Let me tell you what I think should be gone. The notion that Terence Bud Crawford should move up 3 weight classes, 21 pounds, to fight Canelo Alvarez. He's entirely too small. Jamel Charlo already proved that. Y'all remember that scene from Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky 2? When Carl Weathers was Apollo Creed and his trainer was like, can I be honest? I saw you beat this man within an inch of his life. And he kept coming. He wouldn't go away. He's wrong for us, baby. He's wrong. Let it go. Apollo couldn't do it. And lost fight number 2. Trained him for fight Rocky 3 and then got killed in Rocky 4 by Drago because he couldn't let it go. Bud Crawford needs to let it go. Too small.
Many analysts think Crawford should look closely at Dimitri Bivol' 2022 performance over Canelo's as a roadmap for success. Bivol's method, which featured a disciplined jab control range, superb agility, and planned burst of assault, caused Canelo trouble at light heavyweight. Team Crawford shares this opinion. Trainers such as Bobak McIntyre allegedly examined both the Bivol and Mayweather fights to devise a plan based on hit-and-run tactics, rapid footwork, and ring generalship. Some critics think Crawford should imitate Lara's off-the-ropes movement style, which includes switch-hitting angles and avoiding mid-range brawling and is reminiscent of Bivol's masterclass. Analysts think Crawford can replicate Bivol's formula. keep Canelo at bay by jabbing, outmaneuvering, and punching effectively.
Bivol is the fight you got to study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bivol. The problem is Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what I mean. I got a lot of fighters Canelo fought at 168 beating Crawford. I got Caleb Plant beating Crawford. I got Berlanga beating Crawford. I got Callum Smith beating Crawford. Just way too huge, of course. But that's why Crawford ain't campaigning at 168. He's trying to beat Canelo because Canelo is a special case. He's one of the best fighters of all time, and he's actually a little guy who ballooned up to 168.
Crawford has downplayed the supposed size gap between himself and Canelo Alvarez. However, this comparison misses a large gap between their native weight classifications. Canelo has fought up to light heavyweight, while Crawford's expertise is mostly in the welterweight division. The weight class disparity is important since it accounts for not only a size difference, but also the fighter's inherent weight and strength advantages. Critics say that Crawford's move up to super middleweight 168 pounds without a rehydration clause could give Canelo a considerable advantage.
Has the Canelo fight, realistically left your mind once he said he's not interested, or you still pursuing it?
Not at all. I think business talks. With the right business come across the table, it happens. I just be talking, man. Canelo a big dude, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I believe in my abilities. He's a heavy dude, but he's not a big guy. Like, he's 5'8", I'm 5'8", you know what I mean? My arm's longer than his, so that fight would be good.
After initially downplaying the bout with Crawford, Canelo became more open, saying he would fight anyone if it made financial sense and left a legacy.
Terrence Crawford, his name keeps coming up, and I know he's a lot smaller than you. Is that a fight that you would ever consider under any circumstance?
I always say if the fight make sense, why not? But he's not in the plan.
He's not in the plan? Okay. Is there a specific reason for it? Is it because of his size, or it won't do anything for you in terms of pushing you toward your goals?
Like I say, it makes sense maybe. I don't know right now. I just gonna enjoy this fight, and please let me enjoy this fight. And then you gonna know what is next for sure.
In one of his lighter moments, Canelo supposedly claimed that the battle against Crawford would be easy, implying a payday of up to $150 million. This significant financial incentive is one of the main reasons both fighters are considering a crossover fight. Given their star power and reputations, such numbers suggest that this match has the potential for a mega fight.
Look, the fight with Benavides, like you say, he just bring 25 your fight. So, I don't care about that, but if the move, right?
Did you hear what Turkey said? He got on the stage and said, if they beat Canelo on offer, he's smart to take it. What are your response to that?
Send me the offer. If it's what I want, I'm gonna take it. If not,
would you put a rehydration clause in there?
I don't like to talk about other fight when I got it.
But you understand, like that's the fight that everyone wants to see. That's the fight that fans want to see you in there with. You understand,
I understand that. Same happened with Benavides.
Yeah, and it happened.
And same happened with Columbus.
And it happened.
And same with the video something.
And it happened. I think it happened.
And with Throw, and with Mayweather, and with Cotto.
That's why I believe the fight happened. Would you ever go up to 175? It's 168. I feel like you fought everybody. They're taking belts away from you. 175, you got Benavides, you got Morel, you got the rematch with T-Ball.
If I go 175, that's pretty much
that would be the first one. Well, then you can look around and see what's out there. 175.
And then
would you make a Crawford performance to get the match on?
I think he knows why his weight class is there, right? He make a good fight, but for me, I think he lost the fight or the draw.
Okay.
Or could be the other side.
He was saying your name a lot all week. I was
out
there
because
in LA.
he wanna sell the fight. If they don't talk about me, they don't say it.
Would you look at a fight with Crawford? So in the past, you told me no.
If the money is right, I mean,
money's got to be big.
I don't like fighters who move around.
Wait, you want to say 168 or look at 175? All right, big fight, September 14th. Watch it on ppv.com. Canelo Alvarez going for more history.
Thank you.
Quick picture.
Canelo, Johnny Boy Boxing.
Oh, man. Now while he's doing that, no.
During an appearance on The Breakfast Club with Charlemagne the God, Canelo praised Crawford's abilities, but voiced concerns about the upcoming super middleweight fight. He added that Crawford's decision to go up 3 weight classes to 168 pounds may diminish the significance of a potential victory, as critics may say Crawford was too small for the division. Canelo stated that, while he respects Crawford as a boxer, the weight differential is one important consideration. He also remarked that if he were to defeat Crawford, the win would be less generally celebrated because to the perceived size difference, meaning that it would not be as important as triumphs over opponents in his own weight category.
That could have been made, right? Folks wanted, obviously everybody wants you to fight Benavides, and now there's conversation about Crawford. Crawford saying he wanted to fight you. Everybody wants to fight you.
Yeah.
Now I saw after the end of the Crawford fight, the how they call him, the Excellency. Yeah, Turkey, his Excellency, the Sheik said that he would be willing to pay whatever you want to fight Crawford.
Fine.
Yeah,
if he's willing to pay whatever I want, hands down.
That'll work. So if yeah, you're in. So if the numbers were right with Crawford, you'll do it.
Why not? Why not? I think Crawford don't get me wrong. He's a great fighter. But for me, in my weight class, it's an easy fight. For me, easy money. So if the money is right, I'm in. Because, you know, I don't like to fight guys like Crawford because he move a lot and the fight is not that great. I saw Crawford the last fight and he don't move that much now. So yeah, if the money is right, I'm in. Why not?
How you think he did at that weight, at 154? How you think Crawford did?
You know, they are a weight class for a reason, and you need to ask him. It's different. I know in his mind he think he can do whatever he wants because he's very talented fighter. He's a very good fighter.
However, this comment has elicited conflicting reactions, with some interpreting it as confidence and others thinking Canelo is underestimating Crawford's skills.
Clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
You know, everything in my career, every fight make my legacy different and better, no? Terrence Crawford is a great fighter, he's a good fighter, but you know, like I say, he's a weight classes for a reason. You know, I'm focused 100% on Berlanga, and then you never know what happened.
Yeah, for sure.
This remark shows the mutual respect that both boxers have in the boxing community. Canelo and Crawford are viewed as fighters who are constantly striving for excellence. Unlike other pairings that may have disappointed fans, a fight between these two is almost guaranteed to produce, given their history of not backing down from challenges.
At the end of the day, you know what makes the elite the elite? A lot of them chase money. Terrence, he chased greatness.
Yeah.
And I think Canelo chases greatness.
Yeah.
So they're not going to cheat us like Charlo cheated us last night.
Who do you think will win? Does Canelo's significant weight deficit give him a clear advantage? Please leave a comment below with your thoughts.